Hello Nerdboxers, it's been a while since we did an Easter egg video on the channel, but the Terrifier trailer has dropped, and initially I was trying to avoid watching it, but then starting to see people talk about all the little references that were popping up, and I said, well, let's dive into some Easter eggs. Okay, before we get to our Easter eggs, don't forget to drop a like and comment on this video as we go through. If you caught something that I didn't mention, drop that in the comments for a future video where you'll get credit for it. Now let's dive into this awesome trailer. In the opening shot of Terrifier 3's trailer, we see Art the Clown cloaked in dust and cobwebs, seated in a rocking chair within a decrepit attic. This setting immediately evokes two classic horror films. Black Christmas, 1974. The attic's eerie atmosphere mirrors the scene where Claire's body is discovered. And then the Amityville Horror. The window through which Art gazes is identical to the one in the iconic house in the film. The shower scene hints at several iconic cinema moments. I've had some debates over those scenes, and I will show you what those scenes are before revealing which one I think it actually is. The first being Scarface when Tony was forced to watch Angel get hacked to pieces with a chainsaw. The next, of course, is the famous shower scene from Psycho. And then finally, another potential reference is the final jump scare in I Know What You Did Last Summer when Julie enters a steam shower room where we see Ben Willis lunge at her from the shower door. However, the scene's brutality involving a chainsaw aligns more closely to the killer's actions in the 1982 film Pieces. In that film, not only did Dean wield a chainsaw, but he was also collecting body parts, and in the previous Terrifier 3 teaser trailer, we saw a severed leg next to Art while he was making a blood angel. The victim in the shower scene, Mia, is a reference to the chainsaw-wielding character from the Evil Dead remake. Now I'm not counting the next one, but the visual of what I believe is Sienna's school evokes familiar atmospheres of Woodsboro High and Windsor College in Scream 1 and 2. After that, we see Art wearing a Santa mask peeking around the chimney. Combine that with the white backdrop, and this would appear to be an homage to the iconic poster of Christmas Evil. We then see the North Pole set up in the mall, which kind of reminds me of Bad Santa, but I'm not counting that as an Easter egg. But the next Easter egg is when we see Santa Art pull out an axe from his bag. This is a nod to Billy in 1984's Silent Night, Deadly Night. We then find ourselves in either the Ninth Circle or a Sienna dream, where she witnesses her blade, possibly her blade, being forged by a demonic entity, resembling a Ural-high berserker from The Lord of the Rings. The creature's appearance is a chilling blend of orcish ferocity and demonic malice.
I have to go back to the Terrifier.
It's still buried there, isn't it?
Might be the only thing that could stop them.
Next is the first of two shining Easter eggs that appear. One, Art forcefully chopping through the door, and later we see Art stick his face into the hole, mirroring Jack Torrance's iconic scene. Outside the sorority house, we have a subtle reference to Black Christmas with the house being decorated. There also may be an Easter egg hidden in the sorority's name itself. The third symbol in the name of the sorority is flipped backwards. So if you know what that is, let me know by dropping that in the comments. In that same scene, a white van drives past the house. While it may appear innocent, it's a stark contrast to Art's black van from the previous film. The trailer reveals that Terrifier 3 will maintain its continuity as Sienna grapples with anxiety, which has evolved into full-blown PTSD. When she sees a vision of Brooke's bloody corpse, which is also likely a nod to American Werewolf in London when David sees Jack as a corpse.
Ah! You're not real. Oh, don't be a putz, David. Come here.
While this next one might not be an Easter egg, Sienna's clothing color scheme seems to mirror that of Jess Bradford in Black Christmas, featuring browns and yellows. We see Jonathan lean back against his door, and to the right, we see a poster for Dream Kid, a nod to Nightmare on Elm Street. Then, in a potentially debatable addition to our Easter egg list, we see Victoria rise from the bathtub, seemingly merging the elements from Saw and Evil Dead Rise. You let me know if you see the same thing that I see. Next, Art throws Sienna over the couch, and he raises his hammer, poised to deliver a fatal blow, mirroring Billy's iconic act in Black Christmas. Now, our final Easter egg, a non-horror one, features a drawing of Mike from Monsters Inc. on their fridge behind Art as he enjoys his milk and cookies. Now, there is potentially an 18th Easter egg in this trailer. The cookies might not be store-bought, but rather a gruesome souvenir from one of Art's victims, and this would be a reference to what we saw Billy do in the 2006 remake of Black Christmas. Now, is there anything that I missed in this Easter egg video? Again, let me know by dropping it in the comments. Please drop a like on this video, share it around, help us get to 5,000 subscribers here on Nerdbox, and help us support independent horror films that are out there. And if you like Terrifier stuff, we got Terrifier Easter egg videos for the first 2 films, behind the scenes, interviews, theories. We got a whole Terrifier playlist that you can check out. Anyway, until the next Easter egg video or the next review that pops up, see ya.